Hello, a good day to everyone. Myself Swathi.P from CSC Department of SVC. So for today the topic is cloud computing. So okay, let us see what is cloud computing actually. A cloud computing, it is a model for enabling ubiquitous, convenient, on-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources such as network services, storage applications, and services that can be rapid, provisioned, and released with minimal management effort for the service interaction. About Real as a business model to allow business to outsource their IT software to a third-party cloud providers. It was first driven by economics, the internet, and the existence of large server farms. The word cloud comes from drawing cloud shapes to represent a network. So, cloud computing, the word cloud, it is basically a cloud. It is a image. Whatever, whenever we see a cloud, it is a drawable cloud shape to represent a network within a network there are several servers. Okay, cloud computing. What is cloud computing basically? Cloud computing, it provides an alternate to an on-premises data centers as a cloud. It provides a huge network for many data centers. With an on-premises data center, we have to manage everything such as purchasing and installing hardware, virtualization, installing the operating system, and any other required applications. Setting up the network, configuring the firewall, and setting up software for data. But if we choose cloud computing, a cloud vendor is responsible for the hardware purchase and maintenance. So whenever we choose a cloud computing, the who is the person who is responsible is the cloud vendor. That is the one who is looking after all the network services within the data center. So the cloud computing services will be charged based on usage. So here we can see a basic diagram, or we can say an architecture of a cloud computing. So these are the data centers like phones, laptops, servers, desktops, tablets. Within this, we have a cloud. Okay, within a cloud, we can monitor applications of cloud computing like block storage, networks, databases, queues, runtime, and identity, object storage, finance, everything can be stored in a cloud that it cannot be misplaced, and it reduces the hardware utilization. It can be stored in digital way, and it can cost like it can have a minimum usage of the space. Some aspects or advantages of cloud computing. Okay, computing resources available on demand, thereby eliminating the need to plan for ahead of provisioning. Elimination of upfront commitment by cloud users, thereby allowing companies to start small and increase hardware resources only when there is an increase in the needs. Ability to pay for use of computing resources in short-term basis as needed and release them as needed whenever they require it, by letting the machines and storage go when they are no longer useful. So in some advantages of these are some advantages of the cloud computing, or you can see some aspects. So computing resources available whichever they are in demand by provisioning ahead of the plan and eliminating the usage of more data. Elimination of upfront commitment by cloud users. This is also an important aspect in cloud computing. Next, let us see some types of cloud services. Okay, basically, cloud services are of three types, that is IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Okay, the abbreviations of IaaS is nothing but infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service is nothing but the we can like infrastructure servers and virtual machines are there. So platform as a service, platforms are used as a mini service, and software as a server, he own can develop any software and he can maintain the cloud as per his wish. Okay, let us see one by one. Infrastructure as a service. In IA, that is infrastructure as a service, we can rent information technology infrastructures like servers, virtual machines, storage networks, operating system from cloud service vendor. We can create a virtual machine running Windows or Linux and install anything we want on it. Using infrastructure services, we don't need to care about the hardware or virtualization software, but other than that, we do have to manage everything else. Using infrastructure as a service, we get maximum flexibility, but still we need to put more effort into maintenance. So by using infrastructure as an cloud service, we get maximum flexibility. It is not a problem, but we need to put lot of effort in maintenance because infrastructure plays an important role as it consists of service and virtual machines. and networks and operating systems. Okay, next one is platform as a service. This service provides an on-demand environment for developing, testing, delivering, and managing software applications. The developer is responsible for the application, and the platform as a service vendor provides ability to deploy and run it using a platform as a server. It reduces the flexibility, whereas in infrastructure the flexibility was more and maintenance was less, but in platform it reduces the flexibility, but the management of the environment is taken care by the cloud vendors. Here cloud vendors take care of the management, so maintenance is not a problem in platform, but it is we need to put more effort in maintenance for infrastructure. So next one is software as a service. It provides a centrally hosted and managed software service to the end users. It delivers software over the internet on demand and typically on subscription basis. Example, Microsoft OneDrive, Dropbox, WordPress, Office 365, and Amazon Kindle. Yes, software service is used to minimize the operational cost to maximum extent. So in the three services, we had seen that infrastructure we can rent in IT infrastructures like networks, virtual machines, operating systems, etc. But it has a good flexibility, but maintenance has to be uh, put within a lot effort should be put to maintain the infrastructure services platform. Here the flexibility is reduced, and this service provides an on-demand environment for developing, testing, delivering, managing, etc. Software is it was centrally hosted, managed software to store the cloud. Okay, this is a like schematic way to represent types of cloud services. Okay, we can see here more to less. It decreases from more to less. You can see the flexibility is more in infrastructure services, and it here it is in control manner, and it is less in this. Okay, here in infrastructure services, we have IT administrators like which we had seen in the previous slide about the infrastructure that uh, they have the virtual machines networks so and so, and platform are basically the software developers, and this software as a service is nothing but end users, that is us. Like we just need to use, we have the, like it is a basic needs that we can look after, like Gmail, Salesforce, Google Docs, and so on. Next slide. Okay. This is a one application in cloud system that this is a, like it is application that is developed by cloud computing. So cloud-based attendance system, which had proven as a beneficial in during a very during pandemic situations, and it proved to be a very good for calculation of attendance system. Okay, Internet of Things. Internet of Things is now is rapidly changing the way we interact and gain information about ourselves and external world. Smart transportation, smart energy, healthcare, everything are a few of the areas where IoT has been used. But IoT has been proven to be cost effective and efficient in tackling many of the problems and weaknesses. Based on IoT paradigm, a prototype of cloud-based end-to-end smart attendance system has been developed, which attempts to solve problems of manual attendance system, that is marking in the book, and so which was manually which was manually done. To overcome this problem, this cloud-based attendance system was introduced. Uh, Reporting, monitoring, and alert different stakeholders for education institute to reduce the overall time required to take attendance in the class for attendance device is made portable so that it can be easily circulated among students to mark their attendance. The student has been tested and results are encouraging to catapult further study and research in this area. Okay, here we can see a block diagram or like a architecture, and here you can see a face of uh, here you can see a image where all these are like a golden ratios or something like this calculates the, this is like a code which can be calculated, and it generates a particular, it differs from a person to person. So input a image of the person and face detection, features extraction, that is the features we have. We can see here dots, and all these features are different from one human being to another. This the use the feature extraction, and face recognition is done after the features have been extracted, and identification and verification. Cloud-based attendance systems are all in one platform for tracking employee time and managing attendance from anywhere. The system consists of both hardware and software. In order to accurately track time and attendance, employees simply clock in or clock out from shifts using digital authentication methods such as an ID card or password. Here also you can see a block diagram which like image capture. It detects the face detection, that is the features of the face, and it processes the preprocessing, and after capturing for recognition, preprocessing, extract feature classification. Database of faces are stored here, and feature extraction, whatever we have given, it comes the name of the recognition person. It will be stored in the database of the cloud. So thank you everyone.